It's summertime in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And whether you're relocating to Ocean Springs or you're thinking about visiting, Ocean Springs is full of festivals, parades, amazing restaurants with live music, exemplary schools, an artistic vibe with murals and structures and tree carvings just about everywhere. But we also have a vibrant downtown. Today, I'm going to show you downtown Ocean Springs. And to make the video not so crazy long, today we're going to cover just antique stores and stores that are unique to Ocean Springs. And if I get thirsty, we're going to pop into all the coffee shops. I'm Holly French with Weichert Realtors Gulf Properties. Now, let's take that backstage pass and go. Our first stop is Bernard Clark Antiques, where he does estate sales, and today we're in his brick and mortar store. You'll notice he has a huge assortment of paintings in all themes and sizes, lamps, statues, servingware, scarf pins and brooches, earrings and cufflinks, tie clips and bracelets. He has hobnail glasses and highball tumblers, Fenton and Fostoria, bar carts, lampshades, china, antique books, servingware, decanters, and glass of all colors that you can imagine. Next up on the unique category, we have Buff City Soap. And boy, is it a shame you can't smell what I'm smelling right now. They had both floral and romantic smells for men and women. They had bath bombs and laundry soap, body lotion, shower steamers, candles. They had cut bars of soap for men and women. And did I mention friendly employees? It's always something new at the Coastal Magpie. If you've ever watched an episode of Pickers, that's the vibe you get at Coastal Magpie. They go across the country and they find antique, unique, and sometimes a little quirky items that are just what we never knew that we wanted, but we have to have. If you love vintage, then you've got to stop by. They have antique TVs, vintage radios, antique signs, license plates. Why, heck, I've even seen a castle door that was turned into a table. At least 6 months in advance before cruising the coast, Jarrett and Joanne have already combed the country and looked for automotive items to celebrate our first weekend in October cruising the coast. We also have items like this from Jeff Gray. I love his little characters. They're so fun. The fun thing about Coastal Magpie is they celebrate every price point, lots of critters, from cute puppies to coastal animals to, oh yikes, items like that. And like I said, it is always something new here. Like here we're looking at coastal items and then bam, in the middle of the store we've got vintage coffee items like this 1950s coffee bean dispenser. Here's a Jeep grill just in time for cruising the coast. Here's a brass telephone, and right next to that is oil cans. And look at these cute little guys. Here's a unique item. It's marbles turned into a vase from 1940. There's ornaments. Here's a vintage aviation clock and a beautiful display case with some fishing lures. So from antique shells to Mr. Peanut and furniture, if you stop by the Coastal Magpie, tell Jarrett and Joanne I said hello. The store Embellish prides itself in selling items for home, gift, or everyday life. You'll notice items that you can wear, decorate your house with, a little bit of jewelry, or a little bling bling for your house. And they even have items celebrating the coast. The next stop on our list is unique items from the Crooked Coast. If you're looking for items that are specifically Ocean Springs and coastal, they have Mississippi t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, coasters, baby items, college memorabilia, and coastal tea towels and glassware. It's a fun place to even pick up Ocean Springs Greyhound memorabilia. I get a warm, fuzzy feeling every time I go into Miner's Doll and Toy Store. Here the owner merrily greets me and tells me about a book signing event they have coming up. They have a nice selection of books and all kinds of toys that get your children away from the screens and get creative with the power of play. From Playmobil, play kitchens, action figures, Thomas the Train, puzzles, arts and crafts, dress up clothes, baby dolls, and they have a big selection of Madame Alexander. If you go by Miners, which I hope you do, tell Marilee I said hello. Ocean Springs Mercantile is another unique store. They're always busy, so I went in when they first opened the door. Notice the heron painting and the jellyfish lamp. They also have lawn and garden items like bird feeders and wind chimes. They have bird houses and planters. Notice all the coastal items from lamps. And look, there is an octopus bookend. They even have a bird lamp and an antique bar cart. Here we have coastal ornaments. I was looking at the vintage clock and then I was drawn to the psychedelic octopus. You just never know. Celebrate your love of animals with an animal lamp, dictionary art, or a wall bronze figure. And they also have sit-out bronze figures that are quirky too. Notice the vintage barware and unique light bulbs. Look carefully because there are antiques sprinkled everywhere among the new. And here we have some Mary Frances character purses. I love them all. These coastal pillows make a great gift, or they're a fun accent for your home. And notice how the 39564 celebrates Ocean Springs zip code. Stop into the Ocean Springs Mercantile to see a little bit of everything from antiques to art and gifts. You can thank me later. Tucked away in the Ocean Springs Hotel is the Palmette Flowers and Fine Art. Here, Jessie Partridge showcases her flower arranging skills at the hotel, and she can be contracted for weddings and other events. And Jared Partridge showcases his beautiful artwork throughout the hotel. For a closer look at the art, flowers, jewelry, candles, and other things at the Palmette, stop on by. Another unique and coastal favorite is Poppy's, where they welcome you and Fido to come on in and shop. They have outdoor items like hammock swings, an assortment of pillows that are perfect for the outdoors. They have rhinestone dog collars and tumblers to match. From the glamorous to the whimsical, there's something to be seen everywhere. Vacation home? What's better than oyster-themed dishes? They sell Pampa Bay servingware in white and gold and white and silver. It's dishwasher and microwave safe. What's better than that? Browse around all the coastal theme items, and if you're over 21, have a peach Bellini. That's good, especially on a hot day. There's a big selection of candles, travel mugs, and gourmet food, so take your time looking around. Poppy sells lots of items from the clothing designer Mark Roberts. He does figures for elves, Christmas, Halloween. Being a clothing designer, he has multiple layers with sequins and jewels. Look at that hair. I love her hair. Lots of layers, intricate details. They are pretty pricey, but you're paying for all the detail. And then over here we have the Christmas collection with the elves. And look at Mrs. Claus. She's gorgeous. And yes, Santa, I've been good this year. Notice the big selection of candles, platters, plates, and pillows. Say that twice. There's also some yard flags, and you'll notice a lot of wreaths and lamps. And finally, there are some oyster-themed ornaments. Let's get a nitrogen brewed coffee at Bright-Eyed Brewing Company, where they steep the coffee for 24 hours. It gives 65% less acidity. It's got way more caffeine. It's got a creamy texture, a foamy head, and outstanding flavor. Here I got an iced vanilla nitro latte, and I had to do this for effect. Thank you, Bright-Eyed. Let's check the results. So good. Well, now that we've had our caffeine fix, let's go to Ryder Jewelers. They are locally owned and they offer engagement rings, fine jewelry, and on-site repairs. I was really drawn to these crosses and notice the big selection of gold chains. Here's some engagement rings and bands, some diamond earrings, beautiful pearl necklaces. Whether you're visiting or you live here, come pick up one of your coastal pendant charms. The Spice and Tea Merchants of Ocean Springs offer a diverse and huge selection of far-off land spices, loose leaf teas, and artisanal oils. They also have a communal dinner the third Tuesday of each month from 5 to 7 p.m. They're a wealth of knowledge. They offer local honey, seasoning mixtures that you pour in a pot and have an instant meal. And don't forget the catnip and infused salts. Another downtown coffee shop is the District Coffee Company, where they serve hot coffee, lattes, tea, quick bites, a small deli, beer, mimosas, and Bloody Marys. In a hurry, they have a walk-up window, or if you like, come on in, enjoy the art and the atmosphere, and have a coffee inside. Our last stop for unique shops in Ocean Springs is W.P. Shelton Jewelers. It's a long-running, family-owned jewelry store selling watches and offering repairs and appraisal services. Notice their large selection of gemstone necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and rings. They have an expansive selection of engagement rings, wedding rings, necklaces, and let's not forget these cute coastal themed charms. If you have questions, their knowledge is outstanding and the staff is friendly. The last stop on our tour of Downtown Ocean Springs Part 1 is the Traveler Coffee Shop and Cafe. It's located directly behind the Walter Anderson Museum of Art. When you first arrive, you'll notice all the fun and whimsical places to take family photos or selfies, like the Volkswagen van, bicycle totem pole, which I'll show you in a minute, or the play area around the side. The interior features art inspired by Walter Anderson. There's historical facts of Walter Anderson on the wall, and the coffee shop offers a wide selection of hot and cold coffees, t-shirts, and other items. So grab your coffee and snack, head outside and sit on the swing a while, browse the grounds, or just enjoy the atmosphere of inside. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we hit the trails and discover parks, outdoor sporting equipment, and of course the beach. And to recap, Part 1, we discovered 15 unique stores, 3 coffee shops, 1 antique store, 1 adorable toy store, an amazing smelling soap store, 2 super unique stores that had antiques, local artisans, and unique quirky finds. There was a flower and fine arts store, a tea shop with loads of choices, 2 jewelry stores, and lastly, 3 houseware gift and souvenir shops. If you'd like to find a home in downtown Ocean Springs, there's a free link in the description below. I'm Holly French with Weichert Realtors Gulf Properties, and I love living on the Gulf Coast. Bye.